Hello and welcome to my second video about my automatic litter box, my Littermaid box. I made the first video. I wanted to make the second video to update everyone on some information I've learned, some things I've solved, and some tips on how to clean it properly. So, because surprisingly I didn't really know how to clean it so easily until recently. So I wanted to let you guys know that. So here is the box. It is the same box as in the first video. I still do have two of these. This is the single cap box version. I already cleaned all the litter out because I'm going to be cleaning it. My cats are somewhere over here. There they are. So anyways, so I've learned since the first video a few things. In the first video I talked about how this lid kept staying up and wouldn't close after the rake would come through and put everything into the receptacle. So I actually solved this problem. I realized after a while that the reason why it wasn't shutting was because of this tray. So I didn't realize at first if you push down that it snaps. That the tray snaps into place. And if it is snapped into place, it will absolutely go back down without any issues after you snap it into place. So no need to mess with a string, an elastic string, to attach it from one end to the other. Just make sure your tray is snapped into place and you are golden after that point. I did feel a little ridiculous learning that. So anyway, glad it's solved. So the next thing I wanted to address was my receptacle. From the first video, what I did was I took the receptacle bin and I cut the outside wall out of it, and then I put a bag inside of it to give it more space to fill up, since I can be lazy and not empty the bag every day. So I actually was trying to find better ways to a better solution for it, since the receptacle tend to loosen sometimes and then the litter would fall through the crack. It would fall through the crack of this, and so I was trying to come up with a better solution. So this is what I tend to do nowadays. I kind of got rid of the receptacle altogether, actually, and I just have a bag now. And what I do, and I did scoop all the litter into the bag, so that is what you see there. So what I do nowadays is I just simply take the bag and then I just use tape, very cheap tape from Walmart, and I will tape the bag along the edge here. I tape the sides up high on each side, and I keep a top receptacle lid on there because it gives it more of an airtight seal around this area if I at least keep the lid. And then I'll tape it along the lid, and when it shuts, it works perfect. It's pretty airtight, actually, as long as you tape the edges up high, which I did learn. And I mean, it does take some time to tape it. You don't have to be perfect, just kind of tape it in place to where it won't fall down. And it's been amazing so far, actually. There's no more litter that falls because there used to be a crack here, and it would fall in the crack and then be on the floor, and I'd have to sweep up the litter and throw it back in the litter box, which wasn't too bad, but that totally got rid of that issue. I don't have to buy receptacles at all. Just simply put a bag in there. And this bag will just, there's so much space. You don't have to worry about the lid you don't have to worry about it getting so full that the lid's, you know, up here, because it's so full and you have to empty it. There's plenty of room for everything to go. So it is very nice. I've also learned when I do put the bag in there, just for extra precautions to keep the smell down from the litter box, I go to the store and I will go to the laundry department, and they sell, this is what I've bought. For your laundry, they have little, you know, I'm not sure exactly the correct word for it, but these crystals, and you know, you put it in with your laundry and it makes your laundry smell really nice. So what I do is I'll just open this. I can't do it one-handed, I apologize. But I'll open it up and I'll sprinkle some of the crystals in the bag, and that really helps with the smell, actually. It's very nice. It eliminates a lot of the smell. And then every time the lid opens, it's more of a pleasant smell than a not pleasant one. So that's just a little thing I like to do. I can always tell if I forget to do it. So we're going to move past that now. The bag is super easy to take out. You know, I just rip the tape up. Oh, and by the way, someone in the first video commented. They made it very well known that I should have my phone facing sideways while I'm recording instead of it being up and down. So you're welcome, it's sideways. I took your advice. So yeah, you just take it out, put the lid down, and just move it out. And all done. So, and someone in the first video asked what bags I use. I order these off Amazon. I can be a hippie, so I try to keep in mind the earth, and I do what I can to make it a little less polluted. So these are degradable, but they hold up very nice. They don't ever break down with it being full. So, I mean, that's what I use. Really, any bag will work. Literally, any bag that you can tape along there, any bag you can fit into a receptacle, it works. So any bag is fine. So that is pretty much all for my updates for this litter box. If I start having issues with this bag or with the lid or anything else, I will let you guys know. So I will move on to how I clean my litter box. So for those of you that don't know, white vinegar is amazing. You just pour it in, and I'm usually very generous. The more you use, the easier it is for it to do its magic. So I'll pour it in there to where there's a nice, you know, puddle at the bottom. And I just kind of let it sit just for a few minutes. Just add a little more. That's really all you need is white vinegar. And then I'll take a rag and just wipe it up. It's literally, it powers through everything. There's no work involved right now. It's perfect. It literally just powered through everything. And it gets rid of the smell. I wish I would have found this out sooner. White vinegar. So, and I'll have a bucket of hot water and I'll rinse out this rag and just keep wiping it out until it's perfect. But, I mean, it's pretty much perfect right now. There's nothing. All you see here is just residue. So, and another thing I wanted to address actually is my cats like to get litter in these little tracks here where the rake wants to travel along. And the vinegar will just take care of that 100%. It likes to cake on there. It turns into cement sometimes. And if you pour vinegar in those little tracks, it will completely break it down. And all you have to do is just wipe it off after it sits for literally 30 seconds. It will just come right off. So, yeah, all you have to do is literally use only white vinegar and just wipe it out. It's so simple. And I do this, every so often. There comes a point when I can kind of smell the litter box and I can tell there's a lot of residue at the bottom. So when that happens, I'll just wipe it out real quick and dry it out, put new litter in it, and you're golden. So that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. I will keep you updated on any new cool hacks that I figure out or anything else that I solve with this litter box. I still absolutely 100% recommend any cat owner to get this box if you're, if you don't like cleaning it out, because I don't. And I have 3 cats, so keeping up with the litter box is so crazy for me. And this is a life changer. It has changed everything. I'm so grateful. So, yep, that's all I've got for you guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I'll see you next time.